And what we saw from Gyökeres, certainly in the first 45 minutes, was his best half of football. You know, he got 2 goals, but it wasn't just his 2 goals, it was his hold-up play, because he was up against 2 formidable opponents, Anderson and Calvin Bassey, strong, physical, but he was too much for them. And that's going to give him a lot of confidence as well, because although it's been an up-and-down season, lots of question marks, the numbers are still pretty good for him. You know, he scored a lot of goals in his debut season, and I can still see him scoring a few more. And I think that's 6 in his last 7 home games, which is also important for the team. You know, when you've got a striker leading the line like that, Paul.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. He was the best I've seen him play. Reminded me like of a Haaland today. You know, he went up against Anderson. I said it would be a battle, and he won free kicks. And the prime example for me was the Saka goal, the second goal. What he does there just shows the confidence he was playing with. And I just thought the players trusted him a lot more. They were passing it into him, and he felt more confident. So, as I said before, in his wildest dreams, Arteta couldn't have wished for anything better today.
How much was he helped by the performance of Bukayo Saka as well? Because the conversation around Gyökeres at times has been, well, maybe the goals, the big, important goals aren't coming because he's not getting the service that he might want. Yeah,
he's top quality player, Saka. I know he ain't put up the figures, the numbers this season, what people say. He gets doubled up, and I said this before the show, but he's a big game player. He gets on the ball, and there when he isolates Jimenez, you know, he knows what to do, and he's on his weaker foot, and he plays a great pass. You know, I'm a big fan of his. You know, he turns up week in, week out. Probably this season, few injuries. He's robust. And he performs. And for me, get your best players on the pitch week in, week out till now, to the end of the season, and Arsenal won't be far away.
He can't miss. This is all about Bukayo Saka. Drop of the shoulder and on a plate. It is the start that Arsenal dreamed of. They wanted an early goal, they've got one.
And they've mirrored last week. Hauled over by Anderson.
Further
he's already produced a typical centre-forward's goal, tapping in from 3 yards. Now he gets his team.
White. Gyökeres. White.